Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. So, I know usually I stream for Q&As. Today's gonna be a little different. We're gonna be covering a few topics in this video about the Dolphins, mainly. So let's get into this. First of all, guys, we're on the road to 450 subscribers. I would appreciate if you subscribe right now. Fucking click the subscriber bell right here. All that stuff. Turn on notifications and like the video. And yeah, guys, let's get straight into this video. So first topic of the stream, do the Dolphins, Lucas Pradius, sir. Waiting, actually no, we'll wait for like a few more people to join, and then once a few more people join, we'll start getting started. Alright, so we'll just get started up early. So let's get into the first topic. Do the Miami Dolphins have the best wide R group in the AFC East? The Miami Dolphins finished last season with glaring needs at certain positions. The offensive line was obviously a work in progress, and the defense needed a legit pass rusher threat coming off the edge. So there was no need for more passing than adding weapons to the arsenal of the offense. So yeah, and obviously the Dolphins did that, did that, and then during the draft and throughout free agency, Miami was able to add veteran big plays to stretch as well as young, highly touted college prospects. The front office and the coaching staff has showed their commitment to their second-year quarterback Tua Tagovailoa by surrounding him with the tools that he will need to success, and the Dolphins could reap the on-field benefits soon. They obviously brought in wide receivers such as Will Fuller. They brought in Jalen Waddle. I was here for Alabama, etc. It wasn't that last season's pass catching core was bad. Devontae Parker had basically 800 receiving yards despite missing time and playing through elements. And Mike Gesicki basically had a breakout season, and he caught 6 of 24 touchdown passes for 700 yards. But there were injuries that add up and down through. There were, in the late season game against the Patriots, Tagovailoa's top weapons were Lynn Bowden Jr., obviously, Durham Smythe, and Isaiah Ford, a rookie QB with no weapons going against Bill Belichick, who is arguably the greatest head coach of all time against rookies and in history. Should have been a death sentence. But in the end, Miami woke up victorious even without Devontae Parker and Mike Gesicki. So how does the arsenal at wide receiver stack up against the rest of the receiving corps in the AFC East? This video will keep continuing to tell you. So let's just point out that the Dolphins, in my opinion, the Dolphins are the second best receiving corps in the AFC East. So on paper, though, the Dolphins wideouts look like they'll be able to make some noise this season. Devontae Parker has been a late bloomer and will likely be the go-to option of the group and will lead the team in catching and receiving yards, barring an injury. Opposite of him will be rookie Jalen Waddle out of Alabama, who Tagovailoa familiarly. With that, the Dolphins are hoping translates over to the pro game. He has the speed to take off of the defense and the ability to separate two things that Miami was missing badly last season. Obviously, with Jakeem Grant on the hot seat right now, it could be the end of his time in Miami, so Jalen Waddle could definitely be the next punt returner for the Dolphins. But perhaps most importantly, the Dolphins signed a veteran wide receiver breakout free agent Will Fuller, who played for the 4-12 Texans for the last 5 years. He has reliable hands and is known as a big guy play, just like Devontae Parker. Really, his longest catch last season was a 77-yard reception, compared to 47 yards. That's the longest catch by any Dolphin last year. He should be reliable in the slot and the short game as well, which will make one of the players for down the depth chart expandable. One area that the Dolphins will excel above the rest of the AFCs will be their receiver depth. They currently have 11 players on their roster, but that will certainly be trimmed down by the start of the season. Having guys like Preston Williams, Albert Wilson, or J.K. Grant as their tail and wideouts gives Miami the deepest units in the entire league. And in my opinion, those are 3 players that they really should cut along with Allen Hurns. So the question is, everyone asks, do the Dolphins have the best wide receiver core in the AFC East? No. The Bills obviously have the best wide receiver core in the AFC East. Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley, John Brown. They have a great running back. They have a great run game in general. Just everything in general about the receiving offense is just amazing. But yeah, the Dolphins have the second best wide receiver group in the AFC East in my opinion. Just they're still steps behind of obviously the Buffalo Bills, which the Buffalo Bills are probably going to win the Super Bowl this year. But the Dolphins are starting to get there very slowly. This year I think will be a much better year than last year. So yeah, now the second topic of the live stream: how many TDs will Tua throw this season? So let's just get into last year's stats actually. How many TDs, yards, and interceptions will we throw is what everyone asks. Last year, Tua threw for 1,814 passing yards, 11 touchdowns in passing, 3 rushing touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 87.1 rating, and played 9 games. And in those 9 games, he had a starting record of 6-3, a winning record. So let's get into the predictions of how many of his stats this year. Let me start off with the passing yards first of all, before we even get to TDs. So I think Tua will throw. How many? In my opinion, I think Tua will throw 3,111 passing yards, 26 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. And I think it'll be a 96.3 passer rating. 26 passing touchdowns. He'll throw 10 interceptions. I think he'll rush for 2 touchdowns and 240 rushing yards total. And let me get to also how many touchdowns will Devontae Parker, Will Fuller, Jalen Waddle, and Mike Gesicki get. For Devontae Parker, I have him getting 800 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns, and 60 receptions for 90 targets. Who's next? Will Fuller. I have Will Fuller getting 1,000 receiving yards, 1,000 plus receiving yards, 9 touchdowns. What's his face? Actually, no. Devontae Parker will get 6. Will Fuller will get 9 touchdowns for 1,000 plus yards. Parker 800. Jalen Waddle, I know it's his rookie season right now, so I think Jalen Waddle will get 3 touchdowns for 600 receiving yards for Jalen Waddle, 600 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns for Waddle, and so And Mike Gesicki, I think he will get 8 touchdowns, 900 receiving yards, and 70 receptions. Fuller 90 receptions, 48 receptions, and Parker 60 receptions. So yeah, that's basically my predictions for the stats. And now let me read my DMs. Okay. So before I continue, actually, oh, I'm so tired right now. Just woke up, actually. So the final topic of this video is the record predictions. Let's get into their schedule right now, and then we'll start answering questions, and then I'll start answering questions in the chat. We're not gonna do the preseason. Preseason does not count. See more on Yahoo Sports. Oh, yank, you guys. Hello, Rickson. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Crazy Rickson. So, okay, let's get started with the predictions. For week 1, I have the Dolphins beating New England, and then by a score of 20-17. Week 2, I have the the Dolphins losing to Buffalo 28-24. I think they're gonna beat Las Vegas 33-27, 2-1. I think they're gonna beat Indianapolis 34-31, 3-1. And then you're 3-1. You're feeling confident about your season. So then you have the hardest game of your season this year, the Buccaneers. We're losing that game, 38-10. Buccaneers, 3-2. You're obviously, so for these 2 games, Jacksonville, I have the Dolphins winning by 17. They're gonna be Atlanta by 7. So you're 5-2, losing to Buffalo 5-3, 6-3. Then you go to 6-4, losing to Baltimore. And then the next 3 games, you're gonna win all these 3. You're looking 9-4. You're looking sharp. You're looking fresh. So in the final 4 games, 10-4 right here, 11-4 right here on Monday night. This is crazy, but I have them winning this game too, 12-4, and then 13-4. So, hello RMC and Tyler Barger. So my prediction is 13-4 for the Dolphins, 2nd in the AFC East, and I think they will be a 2nd round exit. So now let's get into the questions. What questions do you guys have? Do you guys have any questions at all? I'll answer them. Like, do you guys have any questions about anything? Like, do you have questions about your team? Do you have questions about anything? Anything. I'm free to answer for the next 5 minutes. For like next 6 minutes. So whatever you guys want to ask me, just put it in the chat or DM me on Discord. Let's see if I have anything. Let me make sure something real quick, cause okay, the thumbnail didn't get removed. I do not think they're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. I said I think they're gonna be a 2nd round exit. So no, I don't think they're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. They're probably gonna be a 2nd round exit. Oh, I got a DM. Oh, let me see. Mess. Yeah, I already answered that. Do you think the Dolphins should bring back Cameron Wake? As much as I would love that to happen, no, they should not. Cameron Wake's 39 years old. He's out of his prime. He's a Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Famer for what I know of. I know he'll be in the Hall of Fame. But no, they should not bring him back at all. They should not. No. No is your answer. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please, and I mean please join the Discord. Please join the Discord server if you have not already. Discord server. Put a pin there. So, if you haven't already joined the Discord server, yep, there you go, right there. Let's see. Member Pablo Bryant. Well, guys, the show was wild today. Definitely had fun today in the show. Just letting you know, there will be more videos coming out today and tomorrow. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for coming on the stream. Thanks for coming on to the show today. And as always, sayonara, children. See you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.